Alright, now we're here at number 9, which is about this little hot tub heating up, and then you need to graph it on the next part. It starts out at a temperature of 70 degrees, so you put 70 there, times 0. And then it's getting 10% every hour. So I mentioned this in class. If you're trying to figure out what to multiply by to do a 10% increase, start with 100%, and then add what the growth rate is. And so now we're at the wonderful 110%. Convert that to a decimal, which would be 1.10. And that is your common ratio. That's what you multiply by every time. So if we want to get the next hour, we're going to take 70 and times by 1.1, which is 77. Oh, sorry, it's going to be 77 for the first hour. And then you times by 1.1 again. So take 77 and times by 1.1. You get 84.7. And then you take 84.7 times by 1.1. You'll get 93.17. And then times that by 1.1. You'll get 102.487. And so we got our table ready to go. Now we need to graph it. Well, this graph is going from 70 to 102 over the course of 4 hours. And so I'm going to have my little y-axis here, just count by ones. Starting with, man, that's a bad place for the graph here. Let me adjust it. Alright, now that I made an adjustment, I can put down my little numbers here for my x-axis. This is the time in hours. And then my y-axis here, I'm going to be, let's see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty much 11 little tick marks there. I could, like, really start my graph, count by tens, because that's, it's well within that range there. And so I think that's what I'm going to do here. Just count by tens. Yeah, and so that's what I'm doing for my y-axis here. This is all temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. 70, 80, 80, 90, 100, and 110. And I basically need to plot these points. These are each points. This is the point 0, 70. So I go to 0, 70. That's my start value. Next one is 177. So I go to 177. Looks like it right there. Probably down a little bit. If I can get my iPad to work. Yeah. And then we got 284.7. So 284.7. That's like halfway up. And then we got 93.17, again like that. And then we got 4,102. And wow, that kind of looks like a line there, but it's got a slight curve to it. And we know it's an exponential because we're multiplying by a number every time. It's just not growing very quickly. It's not like increasing really quickly at this point. It just kind of looks like a linear. But yeah, there's your graph. And we're done with this assignment.